And I think that how I describe it to people is I say that they are a blank canvas. You know, they're like a book full of blank pages, and you're writing on each and every page. You know, and what's written on that page will always be there. You've got a blank page to turn over again, but you always want to be going back to see what you'd written before, because that's the experience. And bad things do happen, and that accidents happen, but they happen to you invariably, not because of you. You know, and you'll find your horse injured, or you'll find that it's jumped through a fence, or you'll find that it tied up, pulled away, hurt itself. Stuff happens. Deal with it sensibly, and think about what you can do about the collateral damage to minimise the collateral damage, and then build it back up again. And the very, very, very wise words that any trainer could ever give you is always be prepared to take a backward step or 2 backward steps in order to then go forward 3. The vain and the stupid and the arrogant will not do that. They won't take a backward step. They'll, that bloody horse, it'll do it. This is Yorkshire now. Here comes my Yorkshire accent, Americans. That bloody horse, it can worry your boy. That's the sort of Yorkshire mentality, I'm afraid, the old style, you know, I'm not having a horse, no, horse isn't telling me what I'm going to be doing. Whereas in actual fact, you could go, whoa, all right, what was it about that you didn't like? Right, let's just maybe stop a minute and have a little breather and think about it. Let's all calm down. Instead of taking the whip to the horse or getting cross or yelling and shouting, let's just calm down and think, okay, what's on offer? What can I do? And be prepared to take a backward step. Maybe go backwards 2 weeks in your training, and you'll probably find you'll leap forward 3, rather than forcing an issue that's inappropriate, and then all the horse will think is every time you're going to do something, it's going to make it worse. And that classically, of course, the mistakes people make are loading. The horse won't load, so out come the lunge reins, out come the lunge whips. Everybody stood behind the horse, forcing it in, hitting it. Haven't they worked out there's going to be another journey, another day? Especially if they're going to a show. How are they going to get back?
Yes, that is so true. Well, I
had a lady write a wonderful testimonial for me years ago, absolutely fantastic. And she says, I am that person who is the one person left at a show where everybody else has gone. My horse refuses to go in. My husband and I are nearly divorced over the horse. It's pouring with rain. It's freezing cold. Horse won't go into the trailer. Help! I need my marriage to survive. Never mind load my horse. You know, because she can't go to the show without the husband. The husband really hates the horse because he's sick to bloody death of the horse. And the horse won't go in. So it's always thinking that you might have to repeat whatever it is you've just forced your horse to do. You might have to repeat that again another day. It's like forcing clipping, forcing loading and trailering. Think about it. Be prepared to take a backward step, and think that you know that you've got to travel your young horse. You've got a 3-year-old who's never been in a trailer before. You're sending it to a trainer to be broken in. So don't just wait till the day and force it onto the transport. If you've got the choice, get a trailer out in the field and feed him in it, near it, on it, round it. Sit on the ramp and just have the horse on a real long rope, or don't have the horse on a rope at all. Let him come to you for some food that's between your knees. But he actually has to think, I don't want to go near that trailer. And then actually, if I put my 2 feet on the ramp of the trailer, I get to put my nose in this bucket. And then I'm actually looking at the roof at the same time. I'm actually looking at the apples, but actually I'm looking into the trailer too. And then bit by bit, you'll get him to go in for it without even a rope on. So come the day that you've actually got to travel him, it's like you're putting him in on command then, but with the same easy attitude. Why would he have a problem? You've shown him that it's a great place to be, that there's no sharp edges, that you've never forced him, got cross. If you've got the choice of being able to teach a young horse a new skill like that, Do it really, really sensibly. Do it in a very planned, calm way. And if you can't get your horse to go into that trailer for a week, don't worry about it, because he will. He'll trust you enough to follow you in eventually, providing you don't go, oh, for God's sake, horse! But that's if you have the idyllic situation of being able to actually, start your own horse going into something like a trailer or confined space. Most people will buy a horse that is a bad loader, so it has all gone on before, and then you've got to rethink about how to then use something like natural horsemanship to be able to change how that horse perceives that space and to make it friendly, make it safe. That's why I love natural horsemanship, because for fixing, it's just nothing better.